You think you're free. You pull out your card for sneakers, food, Amazon, and you call it choice. Wrong. You're a lab rat. Right now, trillion-dollar companies aren't building better products. They're building a better you. A you that's broke by day 30. This is the secret engineering of neuromarketing. And today, I'm giving you the 3-minute weapon to break it. Companies don't sell you products. They sell you dopamine. But here's the lie you've been told. Dopamine isn't pleasure. It's anticipation. It's the chemical hit your brain gets before you get the reward. That's why Silicon Valley hired the same psychologists who designed Vegas slot machines. This exact motion, pulling down to refresh, it's called a variable reward. You don't know what's next. A meme? A notification? Shoes you didn't need? This unpredictability spikes your dopamine by 400%. And when your brain is on dopamine, your prefrontal cortex dies. This is stupid. You are in biological hypnosis. And you are clicking buy now.
Truth number 2. Brands don't sell you iPhones. They sell you fear. Your brain is wired from tribal times. If you were kicked out of the tribe, you died. So your brain treats social exclusion like physical pain. Modern ads hack this. That iPhone ad isn't about the camera. It's whispering, if you don't have this, you're outside the tribe. You're less than. This is FOMO. You're not buying a phone. You're buying a $1,200 ticket to not feel poor. You'll take on 24% credit card interest just to avoid looking less than strangers on Instagram. You are burning your future to rent the approval of people you hate. Think grocery stores are random? Milk and bread are always in the back corner. Why? To force you to walk past 2,000 traps you didn't come for. Your cart is bigger for a reason. A 40% bigger cart makes you buy 19% more. Your brain hates emptiness. It screams, "Fill me." Slow music makes you walk 15% slower, 29% more impulse buys. But they went further. They studied your eyes. Products at eye level sell 30% more than products on the bottom shelf. That's why kids' cereal is always at a 3-foot height. They're not selling to you. They're selling to your 6-year-old who will scream until you buy it. Online is worse. Amazon's one-click button wasn't for convenience. It was to kill your pain. Paying cash hits the insula in your brain. That's your physical pain center. Credit cards and Apple Pay delete that signal. You spend $3,000 and feel nothing until the bill arrives. They also weaponized urgency. Only 2 left in stock. Sale ends in 3 hours. Your brain sees scarcity and panics. It believes you'll lose something forever, so it overrides logic. You buy now, think later. This is the most destructive trap today. Buy now, pay later. Your brain is too primitive to understand debt. It hears, luxury coat for only $100. I'm a genius. No, you just sold 15 hours of your future life that you haven't lived yet.
You are now working to pay for your past self, borrowing to survive your present, making you a financial slave for life. You don't own your stuff. Your stuff owns you. And it gets darker. Subscription models. $9.99 a month looks harmless. But 9 subscriptions is $89 a month. That's $1,000 a year for things you forgot you even pay for. They designed it to be invisible, because if you saw $1,000 leave your account at once, you'd cancel immediately. So how do you beat a $1 trillion machine? Not with willpower, with biology. Meet the 180-second rule. The moment you feel that buy urge, that dopamine spike, you have 180 seconds before it burns out. Dopamine is lightning. Starve it and it dies. Here's the playbook. First, break contact. Flip your phone. Walk out of the aisle. Second, change state. Drink water. Do 10 push-ups. Blood leaves the emotional brain. Third, ask this. Do I need this, or am I just escaping boredom? 3 minutes later, the fog is gone. You'll look at it and think, what was I thinking? Want to save $1,000 a month? Use the rules of the rich. First, the 24-hour rule. Over $100, add to cart. Close the tab. Sleep on it. 85% of the urge dies overnight. Second, delete your cards. Turn off autofill. Type 16 digits manually. That friction wakes your rational brain up. Third, the life cost rule. $200 shoes at $20 per hour? That's not $200. That's 10 hours of your life. 10 hours under your boss. Are they worth it? Here's the final truth they don't want you to know. The system doesn't need you rich. It needs you distracted. It needs you tired, in debt, and chasing the next dopamine hit. Because a man with no savings can't quit his job. A man in debt can't say no. The system wants you as a consumer for life. Freedom starts when you control your chemistry. Next time you feel that itch to click buy now, remember 180 seconds. Pause, breathe, beat the system. If this woke you up, share it with someone trapped in debt. Subscribe to install your mental shield. See you in the next one.